ask you something?
I'm not in a position to refuse.
Is it true you called the camps liquidation machines?
Everyone used flippant terms for dirty work.
To make us seem like animals.
We're all animals.
The unsung heroes of this operation. There's a scene at the end at the courthouse when Peter Malkin walks up to the security guard to get in, and he shows him his ID and he says, "Get to the back of the line," not knowing that this is the guy that actually grabbed him. So there's something that's just so beautiful and humble and heroic about these guys that just never could talk about what they did.
There is a problem with the flight.
This is a country full of ex-Nazis.
I read Peter Malkin's autobiography, Eichmann in My Hands, where he details the operation and also his life. It really came to life for me, and I had so many thoughts and ideas of how I would love to tell the story, help tell the story, and so it seemed like a perfect time to put that hat on.
My job was simple. Save the country I love from being destroyed. Is your job any different?
Showing Eichmann's humanity, that shows that, like, monsters are not just monsters. They are people with families. They are people with decency and humor, all tangled up in a much bigger, more complicated web.
This is strictly catch and extract.
Raph, if it is him, a bullet would be easier than
I have done more comedy than dramatic work, but it's always been something that I've been interested in. And it really comes down to doing films and stories that seem important and relevant and just like an interesting experience.
Yeah, I do see it as a cautionary tale. I think that the important thing about this film is that it says that the situation in World War II and the Nazi period wasn't unique.